We're at Downers Grove North for an IHSA Girls Track and Field Sectional. All our Naperville area schools, minus Mattia, are in attendance. Naperville Central enters after running away with last year's sectional title, but faces off against some top local schools like the host Trojans and conference foe Neuqua Valley. Starting the meets with the long jump and Naperville Central's Brooke Sawatsky. She soars to a score of 5.54, good enough for third and a spot at state. Neuqua Valley's Zawadi Brown is up and running. She jumps a distance of 5.81 meters and secures second place. Rounding out the long jump with another Wildcat, Olivia Dawson. The sophomore records the furthest jump of the meet for first place at 5.84 meters. Staying here but in different events with the triple jump. Downers Grove South's Karen Boache scores an 11.76 and gets second place for a spot at state. Local athletes to qualify for state in the triple jump includes Neuqua's Lauren Ammenhauser in sixth, Sawatsky in third, and Neuqua's Gabby Carvelis wins the event with a jump of 11.95. Concluding the field portion of events with the discus. Naperville Central's Allison Roseboom earns a second place finish and a spot at state with this throw of 34.35 meters. Yorkville's Courtney Clabo is coming off a first place finish in the shot put just minutes before. She hugs the line with this discus throw of 38.47 meters and another first place finish. Let's begin the running portion of the day with the 4x100 meter. On the final handoff, Plainfield North's team of Alex Eidenberg, Kaya Bradshaw, Ania Poindexter, and Taylor McLean make the push to get the win. Everyone in this final heat qualifies for the state meets, including Naperville Central and Neuqua Valley. The next race is the 3,200 meter, and Naperville Central's Liv Phillips looks to make it back-to-back sectional championships as she gets out in front early on. The Red Hawk is cruising here about halfway through, with a major gap between Bennett Academy's Delilah Hellenhaus and Naperville North's Julie Pio. In the end, Phillips wins with a time of 10 minutes and 25.88 seconds, over 20 seconds ahead of Hellenhaus. Pio rounds out the top three, as the top 9 runners from this event will move on to states, including Husky Shania Tandon, Red Hawk Ava Hendren, and Wildcat Elizabeth Hall. The DVC runners congratulate one another at the end. Let's jump over to the 100-meter hurdles, where this race comes down to Red Hawk Brooke Sawatsky in lane 4 and Oswego East Layla Brisbane in lane 3. The two are step for step coming down to the finish before Sawatsky empties the tank to win with a time of 15.35 seconds. Brisbane gets second, and Vanessa Obang from Plainfield Central finishes in third as the top 3 advance to state. To the fastest event of the day, the 100 meters, with Neuqua's Zawadi Brown, one of the fastest athletes we've seen across multiple sports this year. Brown in lane 3 outspeeds McLean of Plainfield North in lane 5 and Courtney McDonald of Plainfield East in lane 6. The 800-meter race sees Naperville Central's Abby Mogg and Lola Satri Morales get out in front with DGN's Ava Gilly. The Trojan leads halfway through, with Satri Morales and Naperville North's Emma Barris right behind, along with Mogg a few paces back. Rounding the turn for the final push, it's Satri Morales who edges out Gilly by just 0.05 seconds with a time of 2 minutes and 13.26 seconds. Barris is close in third, Mogg in fourth, Hannah Renner of Downers North in fifth, Bennett's Kara Jenke in sixth, and Yorkville's Allegra Triner gets seventh. All of them advance to state. We get the 4x200 relay going, where multiple Naperville area teams are competing. Rounding the final turn, Brown, Neuqua's anchor, helps secure the Wildcats a state best time of 1 minute and 39.64 seconds, along with Dawson, Ava Bell, and Carvelis. Plainfield North gets second, DGN third, and Naperville Central in fourth. The top 7 qualify for the state meet. We go to the 400-meter race, where Bennett's Peyton Motzlier is one of the few to start without a starting block. The Red Wing rounds the final turn trailing a little bit, but then turns it up and crosses the finish line first with a time of 58.20 seconds. She PRs and heads to state. In the 1600 meter, Phillips the Red Hawk and Pio the Husky get off the starting line well to lead the pack. Halfway through, Phillips is in front with 2 Trojans behind her, along with the Husky pairing of Pio and Rihanna Tandon, but keep an eye on Wabanzi Valley's Lily Buyback, who currently sits in 8th. Coming around for the final push, the Warrior leads before Phillips turns it up to secure her 2nd win on the night. What a race from Buyback though, as she qualifies for state in 2nd, along with Pio and Rihanna Tandon in 4th and 7th respectively. Nearing the end of the night in the 200 meters, Brown looks for another victory for Neuqua Valley. She flies her way to first place with a time of 24.31 seconds, beating out McLean of Plainfield North and Kristen Johnson of Bolingbrook. The Wildcat wins 3 events along with a 2nd place in the long jump. We wrap up the evening with a 4x400 relay, and the team standings are close between Naperville Central and Downers Grove North. The hosts round the corner in front, with Plainfield North, Naperville North, and Naperville Central behind. Plainfield North wins with DGN in 2nd, while Central moves into 3rd, Neuqua up to 4th, and North in 5th. All qualify for the state championship. Naperville Central wins its 2nd straight IHSA Sectional with 102 points, just 2.25 points ahead of Downers Grove North. Red Hawk girls track and field is on one of, if not the best runs in program history. They've won the indoor and outdoor DVC championships for 2 consecutive years and have now won a 2nd straight IHSA Sectional.
I was super excited for that race. I think it's super fun, but I got out slow and I could tell. I knew I wasn't in first place. I was trailing, but I'm really competitive. I saw the girl out in front of me and I just chased her down and I wanted the win. It's amazing. It's just so much fun being with these girls because everyone's so motivated and you can tell because we're all pushing each other to do great things on the track. One of my competitors, Emma Barris from Naperville North, we race against each other all the time. So I knew that my goal today was to stay with her and hopefully get the time that we were both aiming for. So I think today I really actually followed through with that strategy, just hung on the whole time, and managed to win this one. I was a little bit nervous because, I don't know, I was in lane 6, I wasn't really that confident going into it, but once we got started, I would say the first 100 meters, I felt like I got off to a pretty good start, and then I just continued to build, and then the last 100, I just was okay, this is it, I'm just gonna go.
Going into it, I just wanted to jump a big PR, and first of all, my first goal was to make state qualifying, and after that, I could really attack the board and get it, and I ended up getting a PR. It feels really good because I've improved so much from last year, so I feel I've come a far way, and my hard work has paid off.